by Davy Lyons after Adare's win here. Davy, you've dethroned the county champions. You must be thrilled to get that one over the line.
Yeah, look, suppose you lose 3 years in a row, it's all about getting over semi-final. Look, it was an unbelievable battle. We knew it was going to be. I think we had a good start. Then near the end of the first half, the kitchen sink of us got it back down to 6 points or 3 points, something like that. But I think it was work rate that probably won it for us, to be honest. We just put in the hard work and thankfully got us over the line. Probably been hard work for it in the second half. Gave away a lot of ball and they got a bit of momentum, but thankfully we held out.
Yeah, how hard has it been to lose to the same team 3 years in a row? And I did hear, I think yourself and a few others saying, two of their very worthy champions in the last 3 years, but how hard is it to motivate yourself to come back, or is it easy maybe to motivate yourself to come back after such agonising defeats in finals?
It's probably easy to come back and play them because you have to lose for 3 times in a row, so you want to have another go off them. But look, we're lucky, we're a group that we just want to win, it's simple as that really, so we don't mind coming back. Obviously it is tough when you lose, but like there's so many leaders in that team, we come back again and we'll just keep training. If we lose again, we'll come back next year, but thankfully we've another game to look forward to.
Yeah, it's 11 scores apiece on the scoreboard behind you, but the 2 goals, 2 in maybe 60-70 seconds I think it was, that was really the damage. But before that you really pressed up on them, really put, really had them thinking about what they were at, like, and those goals really swung it for you, didn't it?
Yeah, look, we said straight from the start we're going to go after them. It's just the way we play attacking football, try put pressure as high as we can. I think we scored 2-3 in the first half in turnovers, so I think as you said, 2 goals really swung it for us, gave us a good lead. But yeah, look, that's just how we like to play football, attack. You probably could see that from there. Probably leave ourselves a bit open at times, but it makes it interesting to watch, I'm sure.
Davy, back in a county final as well. You've been there obviously the last 3 years as well, but a different opponent. I'm sure you'll be keeping a keen eye on tomorrow.
Yeah, look, I've just said it there, we'll probably go and watch it. 2 very good teams in the semi-final. Obviously we beat Casey's the last 2 years I think in the semi-final, but last year by extra time. Munger, I suppose, was similar to ourselves really. In 2017 when we came up, no one really knew much about us, and they're kind of same, so they have nothing to lose tomorrow, and they're probably in bonus territory for themselves, and Casey seem to be going well. I think they're probably the team to beat at the moment, really going by performances. I think we probably weren't great in the group against Gaelic Gales. Look, the weather was nothing, it was a totally different game.
Harry and Morris back involved again this year. What have they brought to the campaign and to yourselves again coming back into the setup?
Look, it's just, obviously we've had Harry before and had Morris before, we know what they're about. It's I suppose professionalism. There's a good bond there between everyone. Like, they just come to us, we just literally just come training, that's all we have to worry about. Everything's at our front door, we don't have to worry about where we're training, what we're doing. They have it all planned out, it's just easy for us to turn up training.
Davy, as well, just you mentioned the group, you had a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Has it just been gradually improving each game, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's exactly to nail on the head. Obviously there was a few of us away for the first couple of games, and then we had injuries. There weren't long-term injuries, thankfully. It was just kind of niggles here and there, and then lads were coming back from Limerick. But you said it was just getting game by game, and then we got into the Gaeltacht game. So I think that was the first game, probably at our full squad, I think. And then we had 2 very good weeks training after that leading up to this one. So we were confident coming in, I think. Our training sessions have been fairly intense. Yeah, there's a lot of bite there for the last 2 weeks. So we'll reset again, but as you said, it's just getting better and better game by game.
Just on it, what does it mean to be in the county final?
Yeah, look, it's everything, I suppose, but at the same time, being there for the last 3 years and the last 3 of them, so it's we won't be getting ahead of ourselves. But look, we'll watch the game back, we'll take learnings. I think there's a lot of learnings, as I said. We probably left them back into it in the second half. Silly turnovers, decision making, going into contact. I did it myself 2 or 3 times. Turnover, like, you can't do that against Newcastle. They're just going to eat you up. So we'll look back, we'll get ready for county final. But yeah, it's nice to be back there, definitely. Yeah.
And Davy, a final word for Newcastle West. I think 2020. I think you were the last team to beat them. I think it was over maybe 21 or 22 games they're unbeaten. They've been pretty much ardent nemesis of yours, but what a team in fairness to them.
Look, they're just unbelievable. You can see what they're doing in the hurling as well, in the Premier Intermediate hurling final. They have an intermediate football team. They're just a credit themselves. Like, we've unbelievable respect as well. People say there's a bit of hatred there. I think it's the wrong word. I think it's rivalry. There's a very, very good, healthy rivalry there. They're just on the pitch, like, you know what you're going to get. We've nothing but respect for them. We know we have to be at our best if you want to beat them. Even they're missing probably best football in Limerick, Ian Corbett, and we still barely got over the line. I think that speaks volumes about the rest of the players they have. They're an unbelievable bunch.